Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot card deck for our message. I'll choose 3 cards. I'll also read the base of the pack, and I'll also take a card from the Angels, Gods and Goddesses cards, and these are Tony, Carmine, so I'll choose one from there as well. So I'm setting the intention and asking for a reading for our highest and greatest good for the collective. So there we have 1, 2 and 3. So the first card is the 8 of Earth. So this is feeling trapped, feeling like you're stuck backed in a corner, and the only reason we're backed into a corner is because we've gone into our heads and going over those thoughts that actually paralyze us, that put fear in us, and they are now running away with us. Do some meditation. The 8s are all about things being not having enough confidence to do anything, feeling that we're not worthy, and these are all old feelings, emotions, thoughts that are coming up now to be released, because we're going through such a transition, and we're here to transform these thoughts, to shift them, because they're not the truth. They're not the truth of who we are, and we are not stuck. Our head is running away with us, and it is to really bring it back into control, doing some meditation, quietening our minds, breathing that beautiful light of Archangel Raphael in through our minds to cleanse and clear now these old feelings and thoughts that are no longer serving us, that are paralyzing us. We are not trapped. We have lots and lots of, we can do anything. We are limitless. These thoughts create real limit, and we're moving away from those now. And wherever we place our head, wherever we place our thoughts, expand. And then we've got the 7 of us, or 2 air cards here. The 7 is all about the robber, where we are placing our thoughts that actually drain us. We're over worrying about things. Our heads are going into worst case scenario, and they're coming up to be released, and we don't believe them. And obviously it's about relationships. So this reading, if any of you are going through overthinking about relationship, come back and know that the right relationship will come into our lives. When we over worry, and when we are thinking and really going into our mind and trying to solve problems, and going and jumping into conclusions and assumptions, and all based from a place of self-worth, we will never ever be comfortable in a relationship. First, we have to find that comfort within ourselves and know that we are worthy of relationships, that relationships can grow and become beautiful. We are on that path of bringing love into our lives. So if you're worrying about relationship, if there's something going on with a romantic relationship, with a member of your family, a friend, it can be any relationship, things are starting to come to the surface now, and it's causing some conflict in relationships, and those conflicts are there for us to learn from, and to really come out of our heads and stop making stories up, because those stories in our head are not true. they might keep telling us they are, because everything in this reality is appearing so. But when we take our gaze away from that, we take our thoughts away, and we start to actually come in and start doing things of self-love. And self-love is meditation. Self-love is going for a nice walk. Self-love is quieting the mind. Oh, I could go on. There is so many things we can do to really bring that love into ourselves. Then that dissolves those thoughts, because we are moving in to a relationship or going further into a relationship, and for it to reach another level, we've got to let go of these thoughts that are condemning it, that are really criticizing everything about it. Those thoughts are old memory. They're our subconscious, they're our ego that's telling us everything that's wrong in our relationships, even with ourselves. So let go of the thoughts. These are not major cards. They're the thoughts that keep running over and over, and they just rob us of our joy. They rob us of peace. They rob us of our health. So let them go and focus on love. Focus on that beautiful relationship. And if it's not coming yet, it's coming in. So stop having those thoughts of it's not going to happen, because those thoughts just block it. Look at your relationship if you're in one, and look at everything that you love about it. Go back into when you very first met and how beautiful it was, and how romantic. Really bring that romance back into your relationships. So wherever this stands, these thoughts are to do with relationship, they're to do with love. So really let go of those thoughts, because they just block us from accepting love. And then the base of the pack is the Three of Air. So the Three of Air is the card in the tarot card deck, which is the heart with the swords, 3 swords piece in it. And that's what our head does. That's what those thoughts do. They hurt our heart. They don't nurture us. They don't enrich us. They hurt our hearts. And we're going through this evolution where we're coming and our heart space is expanding. You may be feeling palpitations or energy here in your heart chakra, and it's pushing its way through. Spend some time with your hands and feel the warmth of the palm of your hands. Place them over your heart and allow that beautiful healing to just dissolve any armoring of the heart, any pain that we have there. Just place your hands there and allow it to dissolve anything that is obstructing this beautiful energy of love from coming in. These air cards, the 3 of the 7 and the 8 are coming up, and we can choose those and stay stuck and carry on hurting our hearts, or we can choose love, which is beautiful and expanding and limitless. The choice is ours. These are minor cards that if we don't keep them in check, they grow into real blocks in our lives, and we actually start believing these thoughts, and they're only thoughts. We have these thoughts that come through our mind, just wandering, and the same old thoughts we start to listen to, and then we actually start believing them. We'll believe them over anything, and they are illusion. So come out of your heart, open up. There is this beautiful love. The 2 of Cups coming together, all that angelic help there, all that spiritual help, helping us to bring love into our lives and to feel love. And as we treat people with love, that is what comes back. If we are guarded and keep stepping away and running away from love and looking at everything that's wrong in our relationship, we'll be running for lifetimes. And now we're stopping. We're stopping and we're coming out of our heads into our hearts and embracing love. It's the most healing force. It's the most powerful force in the universe. Far outweighs this mental falseness that we have talking to us over and over. Even when we are not listening, they're just coming in and out, and we're so used to that voice, we actually start believing it when we're reading ourselves. There's nothing out there that we are jumping to conclusions, and we're going to worst case scenarios, and we're actually robbing ourselves of happiness. So it's time to stop, let go of those thoughts, focus on this beautiful energy, this beautiful love that's coming into our lives. And if love is in our lives, open ourselves up to that romance and really, really enjoying our relationships. So we have 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22 union. 2 people coming together. How beautiful is that? 2 people come together and they create. So come out of your head. Look for everything that you love in everyone. Look for all the positives in every relationship and let go of and unplug from that lower frequency of negative thinking, because they'll only keep us stuck. It won't bring anything beautiful into our lives. It brings more of the same because we can't see anything else. So enjoy love, enjoy your relationships, and get excited to accept love into your life. So I'm sending so much love. Oh yeah, and I'll pull one from the, oh there we go, this one, Angel of Communication. Communicate clearly. And this is not from any anger. It's not from we're in a bad mood, so we want to project it onto everyone around us. It's from a place from our hearts, without any fear. Just speak from our hearts. This is clear communication. Speak of how we are feeling, but from a place of love. We're so used to telling people when we're in a bad mood and what we don't like, when in essence that's coming from the illusion. It's coming from those thoughts. When we actually come into our heart and feel that love and start communicating, that's the language of light. That's the language that is high vibrational. Our words can heal. Oh, we can really damage someone with our words, all based on a false illusion. So speaking from our hearts, from a clear place, an aligned place. And if we can't do that, go away and do some meditation and have a nice salt bath and go for a nice walk. Do things to just calm ourselves down. Use our adrenaline in a positive way, not a hurtful one. So as we are walking and we use adrenaline that way, that's good. We're moving. When we are coming from a place of anger, that's damaging. So let go and come from that place of clear communication without any emotion entangled in it, that we want the best for everyone. No matter what they're doing, we just tell them, look, we want the best for you and we love you. Really, really love you. And that's the truth. But when we tell people that you're not doing that right, you're doing this wrong, we feed their inadequacies, we not their self-confidence, and it just builds more of what they're, anything that they're doing that is conflicting and putting everything in disharmony. So when we look at the gentleness, the beauty of everyone and tell them that actually helps them to step into their confidence and feel that love from us and not the disappointment. Focus on the love. Focus especially with relationships. This is a powerful time for relationships. Beautiful time. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And thank you for listening. God bless. Thank you.